Okay, what are some do's and don'ts for employees, job seekers, entrepreneurs, and influencers during this time on LinkedIn?
So I'll go with don'ts. Job seekers, don't put a post that you're seeking for a job. Well, from my perspective, that you can say that you are, good in something, but it's not like a place there where you say that, okay, now I'm in bad condition, I need this. So I don't think it will bring you values. You can hint that, you're looking for a new opportunity, but don't say that, now I'm being laid off and then I'm looking for a new job. It shows that you are on the bottom end. Yeah.
Okay. What can you do instead?
You must start now. You don't post content that you are good in something on certain industry only after you don't have job. You must show that what you do well while you have that job, and then people can see consistency. Then you can see values. It's always better for them, like headhunters or future employer to find you rather than you find them.
Okay, so basically what I'm getting is get on LinkedIn now and start creating content. Don't wait for shit to hit fan and then start being desperate and asking for jobs. Okay, Cheryl, what are some do's and don'ts for people on LinkedIn?
I think don't undervalue yourself. So don't say, I'm so horrible, I cannot do anything, blah, 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 that kind of thing. Don't rant. It's not Facebook. So if you want to rant, you can creatively from a PR side. There's always a way of putting your content out there and showing you being upset, but reframing your post, I think is important. Like I think timing is important. That's what I'm trying to teach my students. Don't just post at 3 a.m. in the morning on LinkedIn, you see. So unless you have an international crowd, then that's fine because then you're appealing to different groups because LinkedIn is 24 hours. But if you're appealing to a Malaysian crowd, the timing is also very important. So don't just post at any particular time if you want to get a certain number of views and things like that. Yeah.
Okay. Nabil, do's and don'ts.
So if you want to add connections and grow your network and net worth eventually, is basically personalize your message and go in with a clear intent. Don't just like spam connection requests to people. Make it personalized. And also when you approach people, don't go for the sale the first time you DM someone. Don't go and tell about what you do the first time you DM someone, or you don't tell about what you're good at. It's just, hey, how are you? Like, can I know a little bit more about what you do? Or maybe you can just say like, oh, I saw you posted this. I like to know more about what you do to achieve this, and that. So make it about them and then let them ask you about yourself. That's something that I think works well in LinkedIn.
I'm just going to echo Nabil because it's very potong steam when somebody connect to you and then start selling stuff. I mean, that's like a big no-no. I got connection requests of people spamming stuff. And immediately it's called social media for a reason, right? The word social is the first one. And rather than, when you're eating out at the mamak, we have not been to mamak for quite some time, but when you're eating at the mamak shop and then suddenly people come to you and start selling stuff, you got turned off, right? Yeah. So I think that's one thing that you want to take a look at. And I just want to echo again, consistency. Consistency is not just about the posting, but in terms of the message that you send across. Right. So if your profile says that you are focusing a lot on social entrepreneurship, right? But then after that, the next day you talk about something else, that's not consistent with the message anymore. I think the one message that you want to come across is this. It's about finding that one voice and then using that one voice to tell the story in a different angle. Yeah, so that's how I see it.
Okay, got it. So it's personal branding, it's storytelling.
Yeah.
And being consistent. Thank you so much, guys. That was such an informative session.
Popcorn!